What's up guys, Jake Hunt from Fitness Culture. Today I'm gonna be showing you a quick 5-minute upper body foam roller routine. So I like to do this either before I work out or sometimes even if I'm really sore the day after I do some upper body stuff, I'll come in and go through this routine really quick just to loosen up the muscles a little bit. So today we're gonna be covering everything from the waist up. So we have a lower body foam roller routine if you wanna check that out. That's gonna be from the waist down. Legs, you have a little bit more muscle tissue to work with, some more positions that you can get into, so it takes a little bit longer. So I usually hit just below the waist on leg day, and then on the upper body day, we're gonna work into some things like our Soas, which really are gonna get tight after your leg day, but Soas, low back, mid back, and then just our chest, lats, things like that. So let's get into it. All right guys, the first thing we're gonna do is just a little bit of a Soas kind of roll out that you can use on the roller that I don't really see a lot of people doing, but I like it a lot. So to me, I feel like I can get a better stretch and roll it out a little bit better than if I just smash it with a kettlebell all the time. So really what I do, you sit up your leg outside of the roller like this, straddle the roller, get it right into your abdomen right there. So like basically right where you feel that hip bone, you can just start right there and then just roll deep into it. The thing that I like about this is that you can posture up a little bit and get a good stretch. So I usually just work back and forth, try to relax. And then sometimes if you hit a spot that's bugging you, try to sit deeper into that spot and just pulse back and forth a little bit until it loosens up. So just take some deep breaths, roll back and forth about 10 times because we're trying to get this done in under 5 minutes, and then we'll transition into the next movement. After we hit both sides on the Soas, then I usually just spend a little bit of time on the low back. So I usually come to the side here, just roll back and forth about 10 times, do that on both sides, and then move into the thoracic spine. So on this one, I usually roll it out a few times, and then I'll do 10 reps. It's coming down to the floor and sitting back up with my hands in this position, and then I'll open my elbows here and really get a good stretch. Try to get all the way to the floor, and then come back up just like this for about 10 reps. Just to keep that thoracic spine mobility. Once you've done that, then we're gonna move into the lats. So for the lats, I like to start by basically coming to my lat right here, the bottom of my lat, roll all the way through, just like this, 10 times, and then you'll go back and forth, almost right in your armpit, 10 times, just to open it up. From there, we'll move into the tricep, just straight arm, with the tricep about 10 times, and then if you want to increase tension there, you can pull it behind your head like this and roll it out 10 times this way. From there, we're going to flip onto hitting our chest here. So just straddle the roller like this and come all the way through our chest, 10 reps here. Then we'll flip our arm behind our back, get basically parallel to the roller, hit it for another 10, and then finish this one here by opening up into our bicep. I'm just hitting that biceps for 10 reps. All right, next we move in. We're just gonna move into the Serratus. So a lot of people don't roll this out, but once it starts getting tight, it's gonna pull you forward a little bit. It's gonna make it harder to breathe. And honestly, if it's super tight, it's harder to get better posture and erect your thoracic spine. So I've just noticed it's definitely easier to breathe, especially if you're someone that's a conditioning-based athlete, CrossFit or something like that. It's always nice to roll this out. You're gonna be able to get deeper breaths. So you can just roll back and forth over your rib cage like this, and then I'll try to pin a spot that's tight, and then raise my arm over my head, just to stretch it out a little more, like this. So about 10 times, or just work until you loosen it up. But if you wanna keep on the 5-minute schedule, you're probably only gonna wanna do it about 10 times. Next thing we're gonna be doing, it's not so much rolling anything out, but it's just something to finish off with that for me, I think a lot of people get super tight, especially if you're sitting and in a bad position all the time. I'm on the computer all the time. So you're gonna sit on the roller just like this. You're gonna pin your arm behind your back and then slide your head to the side of the roller. And then I just like to work into the roller, look away from it, and you're gonna feel, I mean, if you're super mobile, you might not feel it, but for me, I'm feeling a ton of stretching just right here in front of my neck. So I pin my head to the side of the roller and then turn away from the roller. So just about 5 reps there, and then we'll move on to the next thing. So the last thing we're gonna do to finish it up is just rolling out our face. So really what you're gonna do for that. I'm just fucking with you. You're not gonna roll your face out. That wraps it up for today. So it's basically just a quick routine that I feel like a lot of people, we've got a lot of questions about it. How can I utilize a foam roller to kind of open up my upper body? Because a lot of people don't stretch and roll out their upper body very much. So we just wanted to show you guys a quick routine. I try to do this at least a few times a week, and it really does help just keep your shoulders healthy, your shoulder girdle healthy, your back healthy. I know it's not gonna probably do a ton for some people, but for people that are hitting high volume and lifting heavy weights a lot, keeping on top of your mobility and keeping on top of your rolling is gonna be huge. So I hope this routine helps you guys out. If you guys like this content, please leave me a comment in the comment section what you want me to cover next, and please like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.